Well, it was a disaster. At Amplify, we do 99% of the job behind the scene. Sometimes our models works maybe 2 hours a week, few $1,000s a month. We might overspend to keep model working with us, but it's more talk than money, I think, and I see this from the inside.
One $13 million model or 120 average ones?
Second option.
Hello guys, this is Anna from OnlyMonster, and today we are having a beautiful guest, Vlad from Amplify Talent Agency at Creator Quiz. Hello Vlad, how are you doing?
Hi everyone, 18 top of OnlyMonster here, and we're really happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great today, even though I'm a little bit caught a cold, but I'm really excited. Let's get started.
Okay, so the first block of questions, and your answer is yes or no. I'm gonna tell you the question itself, and you will have to answer. So the first question is: have you ever signed a model you knew was going to be a problem just because her numbers on OnlyFans were too good?
Yeah, definitely. We love challenges, basically, because it's only, as I think, it's only the one way to grow, to face with the challenges. And problematic models sometimes could be interesting challenge for us. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna ask off-top question: how it turned out to be for you? Was it really problematic?
Well, it was a disaster. We we finished the work with her, and yeah, everyone was really trying hard in our team, but with problematic customers, it's always hard. And yeah, we just stopped working with her. But even though it was hard and challenging for us, it was some tips and some steps in becoming a better professionals. So yeah, it was definitely worth it.
You actually give a response to my second question. Have you ever fired a creator who was making your money?
Well, actually, we're not firing creators. If we see that we're not matching each other goals and each other potential, we just stop working with them. So basically, yeah, it was a lot of cases like that, because we have at Amplify Talent Agency, we have some rules and some basics that everyone has to follow. And if some models are not willing to follow our professionalism and our level of consciousness and our level of responsibility, then of course we cannot go together and grow together. So yeah, definitely a lot of times.
Okay, next question is: has a competitor ever tried to poach one of your top models?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a lot of times. Sometimes they were even succeed with that, but majority of times models just came to us and say that, hey, there are some other guys trying to convince me to work with them, and we just discuss with her that, look, what we can do for you, what kind of value we give you, and see and compare, because it's a market, we never cannot attach model to our agency. If she don't want to work with us, she will just leave and go for another one. So we have to prove that we are really giving that value. We're really giving that amount of services and that amount of amplification so that she stays with us. Of course, it was a lot of times.
Okay, thanks for being honest. Next question is, basically, this is the last question from this topic. Have you ever promised a creator results you weren't sure that you could deliver? This is a tricky question.
Not. It's really hard to promise something, overpromise something. We usually don't promise anything. We just show what we are able to do. We show what we are capable to do and see how it goes during the cooperation. Because with each creator is different story, is different lines, and each creator has its own potential. All we are trying to do is just get as much from this potential as possible. So yeah, we definitely don't overpromise, and we don't promise anything at the beginning. We're just trying to build as much as possible throughout the cooperation.
Okay, thanks. Next topic is green or red flag. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question and you're gonna tell me whether it's green or red flag for you. So the first question is, a model says, I just want to post twice a week and make 6 figures.
Well, it's a green flag for us because at Amplify, we do 99% of the job behind the scene. Sometimes our models works maybe 2 hours a week, so it's absolutely fine for us. But it's also depends on the model's
Attitude to work.
attitudes at the beginning, because it's not possible to grow that much if she's not willing to invest time, at least from the beginning. But then when the project starts growing and little bit getting bigger and bigger, of course, it is possible almost not working while you are with Amplify.
Okay. Next question is, a creator who already been through 3 agencies before you.
Yeah, it is also green flag for us because I don't see of course, if it's like the top tier agencies, it might be different. But if it was like agencies that was weaker than us, I don't see any issues with that. We can do much more and we can do much more value. If I see the competitors been doing something wrong with this model, we could potentially make her bigger. Then of course it is a green flag for us.
Aren't you afraid that these 3 agencies that she used to work with dropped her because the problem was not in the agency but in the model itself?
Every case and every cooperation is unique, and you cannot say that model is problematic if you haven't tried to work with her. So basically, all we're trying to do is to start working to see how it goes and then make some kind of finalizing things. Because right now, if we see some background of the model, we cannot say that it will be the same with us. So yeah, definitely every project is a beginning for us. And no matter what was on the background, we're always trying to do as much as possible from this cooperation.
Perfect. Next question is, a model who refused to ever show her face, like faceless model.
It's a green flag as well. We have some successful projects, especially in Eastern and Europe parts of the projects. And in some countries, it is really successful story when model doesn't show her face. Some fans really likes it, and it's definitely green flag.
Okay. A creator who asks about the contract exit clause on the day one.
Well, actually, we are getting a lot of those questions at the day one from the models, and I don't see this as a red flag because I will explain. I think if the model is really responsible and she is thinking about all parts of the contract and all parts of the cooperation, it's a good question to ask. So I don't see anything wrong with this. And this usually is a sign of responsibility of the model. And it's really good sign if model is asking about that from the beginning, because this showing that she won't scam you at the very first. She is really responsible and she wants to take care of everything and make your cooperation as smooth as possible. So yes, definitely green flag. And usually when models ask these questions, we work with her like for years. And yeah, it's really nice question.
So if you're a solo creator, don't be afraid to ask transparent questions regarding the contract before you're joining the agency for the cooperation. That's a short tip for you. And next one, this is a model who wants to be a friend with her chatters. How do you feel about this?
Well, it is not possible technically in our agency because models cannot talk directly with chatters. But it's also good. I think it shows that she wants to be aware of what's happening on her page. She's not, ignoring everything that's going over there, and she wants to get more in touch. Maybe she wants to have more control. Sometimes it also happens with some models that she wants to over control everything. Sometimes it might disrupt our team a little bit, but still they know how to work with it. They know how to prove and convince model that we are controlling everything. You don't have to worry about anything in our cooperation. But yeah, it's also okay, I would say.
Perfect. Third block, confess or skip. We also have 4 different questions, and you may answer confess, skip, or maybe you can also share your own answer. The first one, have you ever lost a model to a competitor, and is it actually hurts for you?
No, no, I don't think it was there was any cases that really hurt us that much.
But yeah, you actually have this situation when you lost a model.
Yeah, we have lost some
went to
models, but
competitor.
it was not that much loss for us. So basically, big models that we really see, like we're really giving a lot of value to, they won't leave us because they see what we're capable of doing, and they feel our value, they feel our impact. Of course, if with some models we are not able to perform as much as we want, or in some cases it might be that we are not matching each other, of course some competitors might take her out from our agency and it won't hurt us that much. But it's again our fault. I'm always saying transparently that we are not just having really successful and great cases where we're growing models 10x within a few months and growing from 0 to 30K a month. We're also having some cases where we're not capable to do that, and it's absolutely fine in a business like that. Sometimes it happens that people are not matching each other potential and each other vision, and it might be like that.
Skip. Have you ever overpromised on the income calculator just to close the deal? Well, you just actually shared yourself that you never overpromise anything to your creators, so there is probably going to be a skip for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, first question. What's the most you ever paid to keep a model from leaving, or whether you have already had these cases where you pay the model so she's staying with you?
Well, not directly, of course. We're not promising money just to convince her to stay with us. Of course, it goes through different loyalty programs, some booking tickets, some travels and stuff to increase loyalty, and it's absolutely fine for this kind of business. Sometimes it might be that we overstuff, we like hire more people to work with this model because we really want to give even more value that we currently can. So I would say maybe no more than a few $1,000s a month. We might overspend to keep model working with us, but it was not direct payments. It was just like with different kind of scenarios.
Okay, let's talk about OnlyMonster, actually, about automations, about running some chatter teams, so on and so forth. What's your favorite feature in OnlyMonster right now?
Well, it depends on which position you are in the agency, because for chatters, it might be, let's say, AI generations or translation tool. For me, for CEO, it might be analytics and a lot of dashboard things. For traffic managers, it might be traffic metrics. So it really depends on which position you're working on the agency. But for me personally, my favorite feature is probably new dashboard. I really like how it looks like, and it shows a lot of important data for me as for CEO to control everything and have daily reports and be able to customize dashboard. It's really nice.
Perfect. By the way, today we launched MimicAI chat into the public use, and the question to you: will you allow your chatters to use automated chat?
I think it's something we have to discuss with our sales team. We're not ready yet to answer this question, but I believe that it is a future, and if this feature is available and a lot of agencies are starting to using it, then probably potentially in the future we also might start using it, because it is the market who gives you the rules, not you are giving rules to the market. So we have to always be in a touch with the reality, what's happening, what's going on, and if it really allows us to create more results, then of course we will start using it. And if it helps to increase throughput of our chatters and throughput of our team, of course we will use it. Definitely.
Yeah, it's not meant for chatters replacement. It's simply meant for your chatters to save more time and be more focused on the whales, because this
Yes.
AI chatting can cover your fans and hit up them so the fan is ready to make a payment. And by the time when this AI chatting faces the trigger, it needs to be replaced by a real person. So that's why I was curious to ask what's your opinion about automation of your chatting.
Yeah, basically, it was the main issue before in every sales department. The throughput of chatters was really low, and they are not able to like cover more than 5 chats at the same time. So
Yeah.
I think this problem might be solved with this new feature. So let's see how it goes.
And okay, last question regarding the OnlyMonster automation and our features. Is there any features that you'd like to see in OnlyMonster that we currently don't have?
Well, maybe internal login and log out system for chatters, like system where they have can see the really good schedule, because right now it's quite messy, and we still have to use some different CRM systems for that. But yeah, we are in a really good touch with the developers of OnlyMonster, and we are giving all our feedbacks. It's only one feature that I'm saying. Basically, we have least maybe more than 10 of them. But yeah, it's ongoing development, and we really appreciate what OnlyMonster do, what OnlyMonster updates every week for us. It's really helpful.
Thanks for sharing this feedback. Actually, activity log feature is going to be improved as it's pretty new, so probably in a better version right now. So yeah, it's going to be more improvements. Okay, we are done talking about OnlyMonster in this video. Let's move to the course and basically the last block of questions and the answers, this or that for you. So the first question, $113 million model or 120 average ones?
I will say second option. Definitely.
A lot of models with an average revenue.
Yeah. I think it's every business person will answer this, because it's all about not having all eggs in one bucket. Yeah.
Okay, clarify a little bit more. Why do you think that this is a better option for you?
This is better option because it's all about risk control, and if you are risking to lose one model with such a huge revenue, you're losing everything. Of course, nobody wants to wake up one morning and lose whole of his business. So basically, of course, it's better to have right risk management and grow more creators with the average revenue rather than having one with millions of sales.
Okay, thanks. Second question is AI models or real creators? Where's the money in these two? What do you think?
Of course, real creators. Of course, real creators. I think AI models might bring something new for the. It's already brought something new to the industry, but it is such a small amount of value that AI models provide. I don't think they will ever change real people and real models and real content. At least in the near future. Maybe in the future, in 5 years, we won't be able to see the difference. But right now, everyone see the difference, and it's really it's really hard to convince people to talk and chat with AI personalities for a long period of time, what we've been able to do with real creators. So yeah, definitely AI models is a good thing. I see how market is blowing and how everyone is talking about that, but it's more talk than money, I think, and I see this from the inside.
Okay, nice points, by the way. Okay, if you have only 2 places where you could set up your office, Cyprus and Dubai, where would you settle down?
It's really hard. It's really hard to say.
But the taxes in Cyprus are pretty nice to pay.
Yeah, it's a Europe versus a growing market of oil. Well, I've been in both places, and for me personally, I like Dubai more. Maybe because of its like cutting edge vibe, new growing business areas. Maybe because of that, but yeah. Dubai, definitely.
Okay. First question, loyalty or performance? What keeps a creator on your roster?
Good question, actually. I think both. It's really hard to choose one from these parameters, loyalty and performance. If I think about all of our creators that's working with us, I would say both of these. There is no creators that works only with loyalty or only with performance. A lot of fun talking with you about this. Thank you a lot.
Maybe you want to share something to the viewers. Maybe you want to share something to the creators who will watch this video. Share something about your agency, about yourself, so we can get a little bit more information about you.
Yes, I want to share our goals for this year. We want to become at least top 10 OnlyMonster agency in total sales revenue. Right now, we're on a growing path. We've been top 26 a few months ago. Right now, we're top 18 already. So, yeah, we really hoping to get as much motivated creators and motivated people to work with us. So if you see this video and you are interested in our services, and if you're interested in amplifying your life and your brand, just be in touch with us. We will find a way to make it happen. And with us, dreams come true. Thank you.
Thanks for this interview. By the way, I'm going to leave the information about Amplified Talent Agency below in the description of this video. Don't forget to give us a comment, send likes, and watch this video. It was OnlyMonster, Anna, and Vlad from Amplified Talent Agency. Bye!
Thank you. Bye.